to our YouTube channel. This is vlog number 19. Today we are going to Gold Coast and Brisbane, and I'm super excited because we'll be going to roller coasters, theme parks, and we'll be going snorkeling. So we'll see you when we reach.
We started a bit early today, and as you can see, it's a foggy morning because winters have started here in Sydney. It's thick fog on both sides of the bridge. So we are heading off to Brisbane and Gold Coast today. It's Easter vacation here, friends, and we are heading off to Queensland, which is another state in Australia. And Brisbane is the capital, so we'll be going to Brisbane and Gold Coast. Yeah, as you can see, it's a bit crowded in the morning because everyone is going off for a vacation. The weekend holiday has started, so I believe all these cars are heading off to Gold Coast. We are now on the highway, and it's a pretty warm now, as it was a bit foggy and we thought it's a bit cold, but now it's just getting much better. So we reached Port Macquarie, and we just heading off straight to Gold Coast. Gold Coast, there was in 2018 there was Commonwealth Games in Gold Coast, and it's one of the metropolitan region and is south of Brisbane, and it's on the Australia's east coast. Gold Coast is famous for surfing beaches, and it has high-rise apartments. It's a beautiful place, and there are a lot of theme parks as well. So yeah, we will be going to all of these destinations, and it's definitely going to be a wonderful vacation. So we have reached the border now. As you can see, this tower, so as we reach towards the border of New South Wales and Queensland, we see this big tower and this board that says welcome to Queensland. So NSW and Queensland border is this place, and now we've reached Queensland, and Gold Coast is our first destination.
Hello, wonderful people. It's me, Surya, and I'll be taking you through for some few minutes now. So as you can see, we have entered Queensland, and we are going to Gold Coast right now. So I think we have entered from the board. We can see on the right, we can see the Gold Coast Airport, which is an international airport and located in the south end of the Gold Coast. It's almost in state of New South Wales, almost. And it has over 6 million passengers every year, and it's the 7th busiest airport. And now we have reached Gold Coast, and you can see that mini car, which is quite fascinating to be seen in Gold Coast. And it's an open car, which is really good. And we are right now going through the Gold Coast Highway, which links all the suburbs in Gold Coast, like on the southeastern side of it, like Miami, Mermaid Beach, Tungun, Billinga, and towards the Tweed we head, which is in New South Wales. And it's a 39 kilometer long highway going through all the way from one end of Gold Coast to another.
Hi friends, I'm back. So we are now on the highway, and we are on our way to the hotel that we have booked in, where we'll be staying for the next 3 days. So we're heading off to Marriott Hotel, which is at Surfers Paradise. And yeah, talking about Gold Coast, as we are driving through the highway, it's Australia's 6th largest city, and there's more than 600,000 population in Gold Coast, and it's just the city is growing like anything for visitors who come over, and they say that now it's close to more than 1 million visitors, that visit each year from countries all over the world. Yeah, so on the both sides of the road you can see these beautiful high-rise buildings, and the one in front of us where we'll be reaching in some time, it is one of the tallest buildings, and which is near to the Surfers Paradise, and that's the Q1 building. I will show that to you in some time. Yeah, I mean we are just about to reach our apartment now, and these high-rise buildings is something very special to see here at Gold Coast, which make this place even more beautiful.
Hello guys, I'm back, and so yeah, we're going through the Gold Coast city right now, which is pretty much a CBD. And on the right, you can see the tram going through, which is one of the icons of Gold Coast. It runs from one end to another end of Gold Coast. And the blue building right now we can see is the tallest building in Australia, and the fifth largest building in the world. It's a residential tower mainly, and it has a height of 322.5 meters, and it's the 14th largest residential building. And it was completed. When it was completed, it overtook the 21st century tower in Dubai, and it has an observation deck at the top, which is one of the things you have to see when you come to Gold Coast. So currently it's afternoon, and it's an 8-hour drive, but then we stopped for coffee, food and stuff, so we had to take extra 3 hours, total 10 hours trip. And as you can see, we're driving through the Gold Coast city right now, and both sides of the city look fabulous, from the trams and the trees. And almost all of these buildings, some of them are residential while others are hotels, and there's more hotels and beach facing buildings than anything, because I think everyone loves a sea facing building, I would say. And as you can see, we are right now in Paradise Island, which is one of the places in Gold Coast. So there's Miami, US Miami, and there is Surfers Paradise, which we are going right now, which is where our hotel is. And yeah, I'll catch you up when we get somewhere interesting.
Hi friends. Okay, so we are on the highway, and just turn left towards Chevron Island. This is a beautiful place, and it's a small island that's sitting between Surfers Paradise and Bundal. And yeah, if you see, it's a bridge that we are just crossing over, and these trees are a symbol of we are just near the beach, and the place looks absolutely beautiful. We are just on our way to our apartment that we have booked here, so we will be just reaching there in some time. Yeah, and we have some plans for the evening. Once we reach our apartment, we'll just plan to go along the beach and just have a walk along the beach side. So yeah, I'll take you through those pictures and I'll take you through those places once we reach there.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to day 2 of our Gold Coast trip. So currently we're going to snorkeling to do snorkeling, not to snorkeling, to do snorkeling in the morning, and this is done by Gold Coast Dive Centre and Marine Training College. So we have booked the Cook Island snorkeling experience, which is approximately like 4 hours the whole thing. And so Cook Island, it's like a short boat trip from Gold Coast itself, and it has a lot of turtles and other marine life, and which includes parrotfish, trevally, bullseyes, and sweet lips. And so we are right now in the boat which goes towards the tour, which is getting equipped to go to Cook Island right now. And as you can see, it's a beautiful day and it's very sunny to go there. So we're currently going to Cook Island right now. As you can see, again, it's a beautiful day. Once again, and the service provider, who took us for snorkeling, we'll put their information and their link in the description. You can go and check them out. They were fantastic and they did everything to look after us throughout the entire trip, which was fabulous from their side. And so as you can see, it's really less crowded, like a lot of people are there in the boat itself, and we are slowly approaching the Cook Island. And unfortunately we couldn't take any marine underwater videos because of our technical difficulty. We couldn't just throw our phone into the water and hope it works, so we couldn't take any, but we have some on the boat shot, like we're standing on the boat and you can see, so that's the Cook Island there. But we saw some turtles and sharks, fortunately, which was great.
Yeah, so we finished our snorkeling activities by around 12, and so we just decided that we head off to Brisbane because we have half a day left to see some more places. So we're just heading up to Brisbane. So we are on the way now, and we're just about to reach Brisbane. So that's QUT on the right, and again the weather is awesome. It's a sunny day, so we're just about to reach Brisbane, which is the capital city of Queensland, and it's the third most populous city in Australia. And Brisbane is like around the center of the southeast Queensland, and we just reached the city center. The city looks quite beautiful, and we just about to reach the Anzac Square, and which is the State War Memorial of Queensland. We're just going to spend some time over there, and also we have plans to visit the Brisbane sign. Yeah, this is the Anzac Square that I was talking about before, and it's a State War Memorial of Queensland. Beautiful park, as you can see. Uh, Beautiful place um, to just walk around and read about the men and women who had actually served their country in conflict and in peace since the 1899 war. And yeah, we'll just go around this place for some time. Yeah, I just felt that it's a beautiful place, and it just provides a space to reflect, grieve, and remember loved ones and those who made the ultimate sacrifice. Um, Talking about this square, Anzac Square Parkland, it actually features the shrine of remembrance, and you can see the eternal flame burning at its heart. This is where you can see the eternal flame burning. And beneath the parkland, there are three memorial galleries that commemorate and showcase the Queensland stories from World War One, Two, and post 1945. Yeah, and it's beautifully maintained, and you can just have a look around if you come over to the city of Brisbane. Just take a few moments to be there, and that's the central station that you can just see now. And now we're just heading towards to just have a walk around the Brisbane sign that I was talking about before. And again, as I said, it's just become very popular now to just go there and take some photos near that sign. So we just parked our car near to that place, and we just decided to walk towards that sign. So on the way, there's just these beautiful restaurants, and it's just a few meters of walk from where we parked the car, and we just reached this sign. Yes, so this is the Brisbane sign. And yeah, it was a bit crowded because of these Easter holidays, and it's a good place to just walk around, see those buildings there, and have a look at the beautiful Brisbane city.
Good evening, friends, even though you're seeing in the same time. But anyway, so it's evening for us right now in Gold Coast. And we can see the beautiful lights in the background. Foreground? Anyways, you can see the beautiful lights from the building itself, which like lights up the whole city, which is fabulous. And as you can see, it's a bit blurry, but I think it's because of the camera or maybe the windscreen wiper, but whatever. As you can see the beautiful lights, which makes what Gold Coast is. In the night, it's what Gold Coast is. You can see the beautiful purple lights and the blue lights on the right, and everything is fabulous, which is just exactly what nightlife is in Gold Coast. Light up, come in the evening, go to a restaurant, wind down, and then yeah, that's what like a life in Gold Coast is pretty much. It's beautiful.
Welcome back to part 2 of our Gold Coast trip. Today we'll be going to Warner Brothers Movie World. And I'm very excited because we see shows, and we'll be going on exciting roller coasters. So we'll see where we reach. Hi friends, this is day 3 of our Gold Coast trip and we are going to the infamous Movie World. Here lies the tallest, longest and fastest roller coaster in the southern hemisphere. There are a lot of roller coasters such as Superman Escape, Green Lantern and of course the most popular one, the DC Rifle Hypercoaster. Here we are guys at the parking lot for the Movie World. Here we are guys at the parking lot for Movie World, and at the left side you can see here the Hyper Coaster, which is aka the Joker roller coaster, which is the tallest one in Movie World. And as you can see, it's a bit crowded but not too much as it's Easter. So yeah, we'll see you when we reach inside. Here we are guys, as you can see this is the Superman Escape roller coaster, which is really scary because this is the first one that I've ever been to, but the first one that we've been to in the Movie World. We got into all of the roller coaster and luckily we survived all of them. I mean, I was frightened out like a lot as I've never been to any roller coaster. And
so as you were saying, this is literally you get pushed by Superman. He just says, oh, here we go, and then he pushes you like towards the end of the world, but he doesn't. But yeah, it's pretty fun and enjoyable, really enjoyable, and really enjoyed it.
here guys is the start of the roller coaster, and as you can see the smoke is steaming out and you can just sit back and watch as the roller coaster comes out in a few seconds. Whoa! As you can see, Superman is pushing them. Up and down they go. Whee!
And so this is the Batmobile, something with Batman it has. And I don't know the name, will show up in a few minutes I think, hopefully.
The
maybe.
Batwing.
Oh yeah, the Batwing, well, that thing. So what it does, it just pushes you up all the way and then literally drops, oh there you go, Batwings, I told it somewhere. But anyways, it pushes you all the way up and then drops you without any brakes until you almost reach the ground. You're feeling like you're gonna get kicked and like you're gonna get like, you literally fly up because the gravity pushes you down, which is technical gravity works. But anyways, you're literally floating in the chair. If that safety harness wouldn't be there, I'll be flying off. My God. Yeah, so that's the Green Lantern, as you can see.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's see that's the it literally makes you go 360 around the whole thing. And it's not the fastest, but it's one of the thing where like, oh my God, it pushes you up, keeps you upside down for a long time, and it's really fun actually. It's really enjoyable. It's like a 4-seat, it's like the whole family sat in one, the front row. We always get the front row somehow. I don't know how, but you always, yeah, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so like as you can see, that's the end. Yeah, this is the Green Lantern coaster, and so yeah, if there's any more thing will show up, we will talk about it then.
Bye. After all these rides, we had some time to see some fabulous shows like the Hollywood Stunt Driver 2 and the Scooby-Doo show in 4D. And it was actually really good. As you can see, that's the Warner Bros. Gallery where you can't enter it for some reason.
Yeah, that's where like the main stars like Batman and stuff come and stay. You can take a photograph of them. And on the left, you can see this Batman store where you get a lot of Batman themed items and merchandise throughout and there's many other cartoon characters merchandise throughout this throughout this street. And this one is a Scooby-Doo 4D experience, which is one of the shows we are going to, which we cannot record unfortunately because it's 4D and we don't have any permission to record it, but it was fabulous. We really liked it. And yeah, as we are continuing to walk down, we can see many other items of the different characters, like this bike, and there was a Batmobile, and many other items throughout this hallway.
Guys, right now we've just watched the Scooby-Doo show. We are heading to the Hollywood Driver show, which is about to start in a few minutes. Wow, that was unbelievable, guys. Did you see that? If you guys ever go to movie world, you guys have to check it out. It is really unbelievable. Now we are going to head off to our final ride of this theme park, the DC Rivals Hypercoaster, aka the Joker ride, aka the tallest, longest, and fastest roller coaster in the Southern Hemisphere.
So on our way back, we spotted the Big Banana, which is like one of the biggest water park between Sydney and Gold Coast. And everyone who's traveling between Sydney and Gold Coast always stops here and takes a photo. And yeah, so now we are heading back to Sydney. And yeah, that concludes our Gold Coast / Brisbane trip. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll be back in few months, hopefully, maybe. But yeah, so see you guys.
Bye, guys.